Let's dive right in.
Let's start with a really powerful truth from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam. He says, postponing life is nothing less than death. Just let that sink in. When you're not really, truly living, I mean fully and consciously, what's the point of just breathing?
Welcome to Kailasa's podcast. Today we're going to explore the sacred science of transforming your reality. We're going to unlock two of the most powerful tools you have: unwavering focus and deep, profound inner silence.
So why is this so crucial for your success? It's because the greatest asset you will ever have is alive inside you, right now. It's not your money, it's not your job, it's none of that. It's your own consciousness.
Bhagavan reveals that your consciousness is literally the source fabric of reality. I want you to think about that. It's the raw material you can use to manifest anything you want. Your ability to really grasp an idea and make it your own is way more powerful than any amount of money or influence.
You know, when you were a kid, you were born with this incredible self-drive, right? A pure energy to live, to explore, to create. So the big question is, what happened? Where did all that energy go?
Well, the answer is pretty simple. It got blocked. We lose that powerful natural flow not because there's something wrong with us, but because our inner world just gets, well, restless and full of conflict.
Bhagavan gives such a perfect example of this. Imagine one part of you wants to go out and build a massive empire, make millions of dollars. But another part of you just wants to chill on a beach and do absolutely nothing. See the problem? These conflicting desires create a kind of inner paralysis. Your energy gets completely scattered, and in the end, neither of those dreams can ever really happen.
So these blockages show up in a few key ways. You can think of them like big rocks in a river, creating a dam that just stops the flow of your life energy. We've got these deep-seated patterns, this restlessness that comes from just too much information, and a big one, inauthenticity. And all of this leads to the ultimate blockage, which is fear.
And this brings us to one of the most powerful revelations from Bhagavan. All your fears are fears because of your own inauthenticity. Think about that. Every single fear you have is rooted right there. It's not a fear of something happening out there. It's actually the fear of your own inauthentic self being found out.
Okay, so how do we fix this? How do we tear down that dam and get our power back? Bhagavan has given us the solution, and it's built on 4 foundational pillars. These are the principles you can use to literally construct a life of genuine power and fulfillment.
These 4 pillars are your new foundation. First up, integrity. That's all about making sure your inner thoughts line up with your outer words and actions. Next, authenticity. This means the person you feel you are on the inside is the same person you show to the world. Third, responsibility. This is huge. It's about taking complete ownership for everything in your life, knowing you're the source. And finally, enriching. Having a deep commitment to always add value to yourself and to others, and to never, ever give up.
Now there's a master key that unlocks all of this and dissolves those inner conflicts. It's a sacred science Bhagavan calls completion. This is the tool that's going to realign your entire system.
Completion isn't just a nice idea. It's an active process. It's about making a conscious choice to shift from that inner space of arguing and resisting to a really powerful state of just listening. Listening to your own being. This shows the 2 paths so clearly. You know that aggressive, argumentative voice in your head? When that's talking, you're in a state of incompletion, and it just creates more conflict. But the moment you shift, the very second you decide to just listen to your inner space without judging it, that's the practice of completion, and that's what leads you to authentic power. And you know, when you really master this art of listening, you naturally arrive at the ultimate state of inner freedom and silence. It's a state Bhagavan calls being unclutched.
So what does being unclutched mean? It means you're no longer grabbing onto that constant, chaotic chatter in your mind. You enter this beautiful state of restful awareness, where you can just watch the stream of thoughts go by without getting swept away. This is the source of true focus.
But of course, this brings up the biggest fear for most people. Wait a minute. If I just let go and unclutch, who's going to run my life? Who's going to pay the bills and take care of things? It's a fair question. And Bhagavan gives us this incredible assurance. Think about it. The same intelligence that runs your body, your biomemory, is more than smart enough to handle your life.
When you unclutch, you aren't dropping your responsibilities. You're actually allowing a much higher, deeper intelligence to operate through you. You lose nothing. In fact, everything gets added to you.
So, let's bring this all home. How do we apply all of this? How do we take these deep truths and use them to create real, tangible changes in our health, our wealth, and our relationships?
Here's your path. It's a clear roadmap. Start by reclaiming your power, truly understanding that your consciousness is your #1 asset. Build your life on that unshakable foundation of the 4 pillars. Practice the sacred science of completion every single day by choosing to listen instead of argue inside. And through that, you will reach that ultimate focus of unclutching. Just trust the process. I promise it will only add to your life.
And I want you to hold on to this one guiding principle. The inner mood you keep right now is what will manifest in your life forever. So choose completion. Choose it now.
So let these powerful truths just sink into your being. Internalize them. The journey of completion, the journey back to your own incredible power, it all starts today. Be blissful.